Well, summer is here, and with it the promise of longer days and warmer nights. But as temperatures soar, so does your budget. So how can you be financially savvy and still have fun? Julian Markeel is senior editor of the Points Guy, and he's here to share some tips. Hello, Julian. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. Well, that's what we want to know. How can we still have a good time this summer, take vacations, get the kids involved in camps, and still be smart about our finances? Can we do both? Is it even possible?
Absolutely, and it's a key. One of the things that I always tell people is that the easiest thing you can do is whatever purchases you are making every day, all day, make sure you're using a credit card that earns rewards to make those purchases. When you're paying with cash or you're paying with your debit card, you don't get anything for that purchase. You're just spending money. But when you have a credit card that earns rewards, points, miles, cash back, whatever it may be, at least you're getting something back. So you make sure you have a credit card, you put it in your purse or wallet, and that is your go-to when you are out and about and spending money.
Absolutely, and also with those recurring payments that you might have, you link them to your credit card. And what about the ins and outs of rewards cards? What can you tell us about different features?
You know, there's so many rewards cards out there, and a lot of people say, I don't understand it, it's confusing, I don't want to search for award space or how to deal with blackout dates. For those people, I say just put a very simple card in your purse or wallet and make that your card. One of the cards that I really like that's simple and easy to use is the Propel Amex, which is a newly enhanced card from Wells Fargo and American Express. I like it for two reasons. First of all, it earns 3 points per dollar on a lot of the purchases that you make every day. Is
it a good idea, just to jog my memory, to call your credit card company and say, hey, I'm about to make this purchase of this really big item. Just want to make sure that I get points for this. Do you ever do that?
If it's way outside of what you normally do with your credit card, it never hurts to call your company ahead of time and say, hey, I have this big purchase coming. If it's within what you normally do, then you probably won't have an issue. And a lot of times nowadays, credit card companies, you can set up so that they'll text you if a purchase is declined and say, is this really you? And then you have the chance on the spot to run that purchase again if it is.
Sure. And then so just looking at different ways, Julian, to maximize and get the best use out and manage your points, essentially.
Absolutely. You want to make sure that if you're earning these points, you're using them, because if you're not using them, you're really not getting anything back for your spending. Again, a simple card like the Propel Amex, the beauty of those points is that they're easy to use. You go to Wells Fargo's site, they're worth 1 cent per point. You can get travel without any blackout dates. You can get cash back. You can even give the points to your friends and family. So you're at least taking advantage of all these points that you've accumulated.
And there are probably some things, too, with certain credit cards that you have some perks that you didn't even know were available to you.
Exactly. A lot of cards have a ton of perks. One of the ones that I really like, which is available on many cards, including the Propel Amex that I mentioned before, is car rental coverage. If you go to a car rental company, you step up to the desk, they say, well, do you want the collision damage waiver? It'll protect you if you have an accident. You won't have to pay for the damage, but it costs $10 or $20 extra per day. If you put that rental on a card that has car rental coverage, like the Propel Amex, the card company is going to cover the damage if you get into an accident. So that's a great way to save money just every time you rent a car.
Absolutely. Well, Julian, you have me motivated to go and make sure all my credit cards are linked the right way and manage my reward points better, and find out about the new card as well, the Propel. So thank you so much. And where can we go for more information?
If you want to know everything there is to know about points, miles, and credit card rewards, check us out at thepointsguy.com. We've got all sorts of guides for beginners and advanced users, and you can even get that Propel card there as well.
Thank you so much, Julian Markeel. We appreciate your time today.